Hello, my name is Zila, and I decided to record this video to help other people to also get an internship in London. I had the best time of my life doing this internship in London, and I really hope that this video can help more people, especially international students. And yeah, so let's go. So first, I just want to share a little bit about myself and a little bit more about my background, because this is going to be helpful for you guys to understand the whole process that I did to get this internship. So I'm Brazilian, and when I started looking for internships, I just have finished my MBA in marketing. I studied in Brazil, so I think this is an important part to highlight. I wasn't studying in London, I wasn't in Europe, I was literally in Brazil looking for an internship. At the time, I was working full-time for a marketing agency in São Paulo. So this was like really good for me because they were like a huge agency. So I had the chance to even be in Brazil to work with companies in Europe. But it was important for me at the time to have this experience on my resume to be able to get my internship. So I started looking for opportunities in Europe. I started like watching videos of Brazilians that also got internships abroad, and most of them applied for internships during summer. And when I finished my MBA, it was like by the end of July. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to apply for summer internships because it's summer, it's almost over, so it's not a possibility anymore. So I started researching even more, and so I saw that a lot of girls, they got jobs, internships in Europe through a platform called AIESEC. So I'll leave their website here below so that you guys can check it out. And when I saw AIESEC, I saw they were like basically a non-profit organization that helps international students to get international opportunities, so in different parts of the world. I created my profile there, I did my resume, I put all the information that they asked for on that platform, and then I started applying for internships. It wasn't easy. I applied for 18 different internships in different countries in Europe, like Germany, Netherlands, Spain, so many different countries, and I couldn't get anything. But the other thing that I found out is that for a few countries in Europe, you can only go there to do an internship as a foreigner if you are studying. And wasn't my case because I had finished my MBA like weeks ago, so I couldn't apply. So for example, I understood why, for example, all my applications to internships in Germany were getting rejected, because Germany has this rule. So I decided to research all the countries that didn't have this requirement, and I found out that the UK don't have this requirement. So I started refreshing the page every single day until I finally found the perfect internship. When I read like the internship description, like everything, I was like, okay, this is perfect. I need this internship. Like, this is perfect. They want someone for like 1 year. They are looking someone that knows how to build SEO strategies. They want someone that have like a background in marketing. I have a background in marketing. They want someone that knows how to write like really good articles. And literally, I'm a journalist. My bachelor's degree was in journalism. So I was like, okay, this is the opportunity for me. So I didn't apply right away, and I got a little bit desperate because when I checked the position, 54 people had already applied. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be tough, but not impossible. So I spent like one day working on my resume, working on my cover letter, and I was like, I literally, I'm gonna build a perfect resume only for this internship, and I'm gonna write this cover letter. So my cover letter, honestly, was like a really good cover letter, and I got an email 1 week later saying that I got selected for an interview. So I did the first interview, and when I did the first interview, my manager was like amazing. We had like such a great conversation right away, and he asked me to do a task. So I spent 2 days working on this task. It was basically for me to create an SEO strategy for their website because they were like a startup and they needed someone to build like this strategy from scratch. So they replied to me saying like, hey, sorry, we didn't have the time to reply you, but actually we love the test that you did. You are exactly what we're looking for, and we want you to come to London and work with us. What do you think? So I got so happy. You guys have no idea. And honestly, at the time, I never pictured myself living in London. I was like, always dreamed about visiting London, but I was like, this is something completely out of my reality. I'm not gonna be able to like work in London one day. But yeah, I did. I got it. So yeah, now the most important part, the visa process. Okay, so I had to open my phone here because they did a few adjustments on this visa. So it used to call the tier 5 visa. Nowadays is it called the government authorized exchange visa, temporary work. So this visa, you can literally go to the UK up to 2 years and work for a company as a temporary worker. So it's a really good visa, and the most important part about using the AIESEC platform is that because AIESEC is your sponsor. So literally the companies have the chance to hire you without the need to sponsor you. So this is really good, and if you're looking for a long-term job in the UK, this is a really good way for you to get into the UK's jobs market, because literally you're going to be there, you're going to be working for this company, so you're going to be able to show them your work and maybe convince them to like literally sponsor you on the skilled worker visa. So another advice that I have for you is that if you go ahead and decided to use AIESEC to look for an internship, try to go to a big company, like a company that will be able to sponsor you in the future. Because I went to London working for a small startup, so when I finished my internship, unfortunately they weren't like able to sponsor me. So, and other friends of mine that went to London with big companies, they all got sponsored. Just a little bit more information about AIESEC. I think it's a really good platform for you to get an opportunity abroad, especially if you are in the same situation as I was. I wasn't studying in London, so I didn't have like a student visa or a graduate visa, like nothing. So I literally applied from Brazil. I went to London like from Brazil. So this is like a perfect platform for you to do this. But even if you're already in the UK, you're like finish your bachelor's degree or you're finish your master's and you're looking for an opportunity, you can use the AIESEC platform as well. I don't know how it's going to be for you, the visa process, unfortunately, but it's a platform that you can use. You have to pay for everything, but like I also know about a few friends of mine that actually asked for the company to pay for their visa. I did not. I couldn't, but I did not. So it's important to highlight this part as well, that you can negotiate with the company to pay for your visa, because they're like literally not paying for anything. So yeah, they can pay for your visa. Just an advice. This visa is a little bit annoying because, for example, if you decide to stay in the UK, for example, to study or to even change for a skilled worker visa, you cannot change be in the UK. You need to go to your home country and do the process to exchange your visa in your home country. So all of my friends that got sponsored for the skilled worker visa, they had to go back to Brazil and do the whole process in Brazil. I had to do the same, so it's important for you to be aware. But yeah, that's all that I wanted to share. So if you are like in your home country and you're looking for an opportunity, I think AIESEC it's like a really good opportunity. They're not perfect. I had a lot of issues with them, but this is a story for another video. And also I want to highlight that if you are an European citizen, you're going to have more opportunities, because there's a lot of really amazing internships, but they only hire European citizens. I don't know why, but that's how things work. But I'm Brazilian. I'm kind of used to not have as much opportunity as an European or an American. That's how life is. But even with all the things working, not really working on my favor, I got the chance to manage to get this internship, and it was like the best opportunity of my life. I think London, there's a lot of issues with the city. It's not that safe right now. Like rent is extremely expensive, but like even it's like an amazing city. It's going to give you like so many opportunities. You're going to be able to get to know so many people from different parts of the world, and it's the kind of experience that if you have in your resume, people are going to look at you in a different way. I know you can get a really good salary as well. At the time I had like my salary was okay, but it was like 25k per year, and I think this for an intern is good. I didn't have a luxury life in London, but I survived. It was good. I had the chance to travel a bit around Europe. Rent is crazy in London, but even so, also through AIESEC you can get a great payment. I even know about a friend of mine that he negotiated his salary with his company to make more. So yeah, it offers you a lot of possibilities. So even being internships, you have the chance to negotiate with the company if it was like a normal job and not only an internship. So I hope you guys like it. I hope this video can help you out. So if you're like struggling to get an opportunity abroad, or if you're like already in the UK and you're like struggling to get an internship, the only advice that I can give you is like, do not give up. You're gonna make it, you're gonna get it. But like the most important thing is study ways to improve your resume, study ways to do like a really good cover letter. I don't like cover letters because in Brazil we don't have the culture to do cover letters, so this was like something new for me that I had to learn. So yeah, don't give up, and also find ways to show your work. At the time when I got this internship, I had a TikTok account that I actually taught people about like marketing, algorithm, like how to go viral on social media. So it was like a huge account, and I got viral at the time. So this was like really good for me to showcase my work. So I told the company that hired me, I said, if I could do that with my TikTok account, I can do even better with your website. So try to find ways to show your work and show your job. Like create a website, like go to YouTube, like go to like X and start like creating like study cases, like just show your work. This is like the most important part, and I see a lot of people like struggling to get jobs and to get internships because they actually don't know how to showcase their work. So yeah, this is the final tip that I have for you. So I hope you guys like it, and I hope to do more videos here in the future. And yeah, bye, and don't forget to follow me on social media, especially on X. I'm really active there. Yeah, I think that's it. Bye.